Greetings. Thank you for joining this video. It sounds so unlike me to be so formal. So let me get out of this mode. Let's just talk about it. All right, so what did we do in class today? We talked about worldwide versus territorial, tax topics and concepts. We showed how this translates into an international tax regime or scheme amongst countries, both outbound and inbound. What one country's outbound laws is what another country's inbound. They're not the same, but each country will have their own outbound and inbound, and you're going to have to look at if you go overseas, you got to consider the country you're leaving from, its outbound taxation rules, and you got to consider the inbound taxation rules of the other country. That's the interplay. There's a concept of another right and left idea, double tax versus double non-taxation. Again, the general unwritten rule is that countries try to set up their tax laws such that it'll avoid either one of those. It's not good business to leave someone taxed twice or to leave someone that has income that's not going to be taxed at all. And tax treaties, that's what I meant to write down. And we talked about tax treaties, that they go out of their way, in a certain sense, to help avoid both of these extremes. So the tax treaty will be the vehicle that countries do that. All right. Now, the role of the foreign tax credit with regard to sourcing of income rules, that's where we got up to today. So I just want to reiterate that, so that's where we can walk right in on Wednesday and start with sourcing of income. The sourcing of income doesn't necessarily tell us where it's going to be taxed. It might be U.S. source, it might be foreign source. It may not tell us where it's going to be actually taxed. There may be exceptions to the source rules for where it gets taxed, but it certainly will affect the foreign tax credit. All right, that's Wednesday. We're getting there. In the meantime, just want to let you know that for week 1 and 2, the textbook chapters that you should be reading would be 1, 2, and 3. For week 3 and 4, it looks like it should be another 3-chapter excursion, and it would be chapter 7, 8, not necessarily in this order, 10. 7, 8, 10 for week 3 and 4. So it looks like we'll be covering about 3 chapters per every 2 weeks, and that's how far we'll go for now. We'll take the last 3 weeks of the course when we get further along. That's that. Looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday.